Hi, this is Bill Heath, the Superintendent of Schools in Lincoln County. Today is Thursday, March 26th, and I would like to give you our COVID-19 coronavirus update. First of all, you've probably heard the governor of Tennessee, Governor Lee, has extended the closure of schools through April 24th. So that's 3 additional weeks beyond our first closure date. So again, Lincoln County schools will be closed through at least April 24th. We will update you as we find out information if that changes or not. I'd like to also give you a little information today on the first week of feeding, where we've been feeding our students during this closure. Instructional plans, a little bit of a few words about prom and graduation, and then just some closing notes for today. First of all, in the first week of feeding, I want to say thank you to everybody who participated. On Monday, we were somewhat overwhelmed. Our cafeteria ladies did a phenomenal job being out in the schools and seeing them on both of these feeding days this week. They're doing an incredible job in the name of our kids and our schools. And I'm very, as I heard one parent to say today, I'm very proud of our county, very proud of our district. But today, we had 125 more students come through the lines today than we did on Monday. And we thought Monday we had a phenomenal day. So I can give you our week one totals. At this point, Lincoln County Schools has served 12,080 meals this week to our students, and that's phenomenal. My hat goes off to Ms. Spring Brindley, all the cafeteria managers, and all the cafeteria workers who have made that happen, as well as the administrators and teachers and other personnel that are at the schools assisting and making this a reality for our students. 12,080 meals in 1 week. That's phenomenal. A little bit of information about our instructional planning. We've met a lot here recently. Of course, as of right now, you could go to our website, www.lcdoe.org, and click on the Learning Resources for Home Instruction. Another option is you could contact the school and we could print up some packets for you. Packets will be a little bit different than the online options, but if you're able to do the online instruction, there's really not a need to pick up a package. But if you're not available at your house to get internet access or can't access it for some reason, please call our schools, and our schools will make copies for you of this packets. And these packets are good through next Friday, through April 3rd. So we want to give you a chance to, as students and parents, to stay actively engaged in instruction. You won't find any new learning activities there. You'll find review things and so forth. Now, since our closure has been extended through April 24th, we'll be getting you a lot more information on the learning opportunities that we have from April 6th to April 24th. But that's news that'll be coming later on in the future. Right now, I just want to say that, again, nothing new in that learning. It's just we don't want that summer slide that always occurs when students are off 10 weeks or so to be extended by having an extended closure period at this point in time. And if nothing else, like I mentioned last time, read with your children, read to your children, have your children read to you, have them listen to audio books, whatever. Read. That's the most important thing you can do academically right now, and that's good for any subject area. And the last note on our instructional planning as of right now is the assignments that we're making available to you that, again, are good through next Friday, April 3rd. These are resources to our families. There's no grades going to be given. There's no turn-in dates. We would like for you, though, to be engaged with your children or have your children to be engaged with the learning during this time. That would be a phenomenal thing. Prom and graduation, again, I get questions about those on a daily basis. Regarding the prom, I've been talking with Mr. Owens. He is looking, and the administration there is looking at rescheduling the prom because the prom does fall within our closure dates this time. So we're looking at some dates in May. He will be getting that information out to you. And again, we hope and pray that this virus will be behind us and we can reopen and plenty of time to have a prom for you this year. And if not, maybe maybe in the summer we do something. I don't know that. We don't know the answers. It's so many unknowns in this whole thing. But I do want you to know there's still hope to have a prom this year, and we're not giving up on that. As far as graduation goes, of course, graduation date is in May, and that is after the most recent announced closure dates. So as of right now, graduation is still scheduled. As far as requirements and other things that might be required of students if we're able to come back to school this year, the State Board of Education is meeting in about on April 9th, a couple of weeks, and they're going to give us some guidance to meet with our kids and talk to them about graduation requirements and some waiver of some rules that we can do and give our students a fair opportunity to graduate this year. But I know the questions I've been getting aren't necessarily about that. They're about the actual graduation activity. And that's something we'll keep an eye on. And if for some reason, if school happens to be canceled the rest of the year, I want the seniors to know that we will work to schedule something. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what a virtual prom looks like. I don't know if it can be rescheduled in the summer. I don't know those things, but I do know we're going to keep hope alive as long as we can in this. And so as long as if we're in school on graduation day, we're going to have a graduation activity as far as I'm concerned. So we'll keep you informed on that. And then a few just closing notes that I made here. Number one, please, everyone, just keep in mind nobody signed up for this. I know, we're entering our counting spring break. We're about to enter our third week coming up and of being out. And folks started getting cabin fever. Stress starts setting in. Some families, income, parents aren't working now. Students aren't able to see their friends and so forth. So I know stress is going to set in. Uh, some disappointment will set in. Just keep in mind we're all in the same boat here. We're all in this boat together. Nobody signed up for this. Parents didn't sign up to have to work from home or be homeschooling all their kids now or whatever the parents are able to do now. They didn't sign up for this. Our teachers didn't sign up to try to virtually teach our students. Our teachers want to be with our students face to face and interacting with them. And students, we know you didn't sign up for this. There's always those fun days when we get out for snow, everybody's happy and so forth. But what I'm hearing from most students now is, I really want to get back to school. I miss my friends. I miss that activity, those relationships. So we want you back at school too. And just everybody be patient, take a deep breath, and do a lot of praying out there because we want you back at school real soon. Uh, we are committed in Lincoln County Schools to taking care of our core values of our students by this instructional plan that we have rolled out already and what we'll be rolling out for the additional closure time. You'll see that academics are being addressed the best possible way we can during this closure, and it's one of our four areas of meeting the needs of our kids. Physically, beginning next week on Monday, we're going to roll out a Facebook Live exercise session that we're going to encourage all of our students and teachers and parents, anybody that wants to get active for about 30 minutes. We can have a good time with that. Our supervisors and principals are going to be leading some exercises that we want our students to participate in and our faculty members. So we'll be rolling that information out over the next 3 days for you, but it's going to happen on Facebook Live next Monday. And of course, that'll stay active for several days. Uh, Emotionally, we want to meet the emotional needs of our students. We know stress is prevalent now, and so parents, please reach out to us if you have some needs there that maybe we can help meet. And of course, the fourth area of our core values is taking care of our kids and teaching them morally. So we hope we're modeling the way and trying to get through these unprecedented times with this coronavirus. So another point is I read an article recently, grace over grading, and I've shared that out on social media a few times. And we're going to use common sense and When we provide these instructional things for you, please understand we're giving you that opportunity to extend your child's learning and to remediate or review things that have already been taught. We're not going to be having some hard, strong expectations that you have to turn it in by a certain time and a certain date, and there's going to be a grade on it. That's not the intent. We're in a time and a period of our lives and our nation that we need grace over grading. I'm asking everyone to use common sense and flexibility. Those are two things that are going to be very important for us to get through these times. And last thing I want to say to you is for you to stay healthy, and God bless you all.